Alright guys, this is Ash XXMay, and welcome to my reaction to the new Nintendo Direct. And honestly, I don't really know what to expect from this. There could be some surprising things, but I'm thinking they're gonna say most of the surprises for E3. But who knows, they may show something that we didn't expect. As for the Nintendo Treehouse presentation, I may stay around for that, because I have a feeling it's going to be about Splatoon, and that game has been getting me more and more into it the more I see it. And, you know, go ahead and lower the volume a bit. And, yeah. So, it's about 4:59 here. So, it should be starting pretty soon. But, I guess if there's anything I'm looking forward to seeing in this Direct, maybe... I know it's a stretch, but I want to see maybe a clip or a trailer for the new Star Fox game. Either that or, like, footage of the new Mario Kart 8 DLC, because I haven't bought the other Mario Kart DLC, but I plan to. And I plan to get them both together, so I kind of just want to see what's going to be in the new pack as well. And I'm hoping they'll show off what Mewtwo will be like, because, yes, I did buy both versions of Smash Bros. And 3DS version is good, but I still like the Wii version a hell of a lot better. 3DS version is good, though, for whenever you're on the go. So, we should be starting in a few seconds, actually. Make sure my volume's all arranged. And yes, I am recording this off their YouTube stream, because I find it to be a lot better than Twitch or any other streaming process. Oh, go ahead and raise the volume a bit. Oh. Oh, okay. I figured they were going to do this. A nice callback to the movie. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and raise the resolution up to 720. Now, I never really played Mewtwo in Melee. He just never really interested me in any way, really. So, I don't know if this is how he played in Melee, but... we'll see. If it isn't, then fanboys will cry. Okay, I knew if his Final Smash was going to be a Mega Evolution, considering that's what Charizard's was. Very nice. I may have to try him out now.
Hello everyone, I'm Satoru Iwata from Nintendo. What you just saw is a new challenger video for Super Smash Bros. It took some time to develop this character after the game was completed, so we had to make you wait, but Mewtwo will join the battle in Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and Nintendo 3DS on April 28th.
Oh, nice. That's actually a lot sooner than I thought it would be.
And, as previously announced, Club Nintendo members who have purchased and registered both the Nintendo 3DS and Wii U versions of the game before March 31st will receive a free download code for the character on April 15th.
Oh, so we get it before then. That's cool.
Alongside Mewtwo, we'll be releasing a software update on April 15th.
Tweak character balancing,
In the future,
Mii Fighter.
we'll continue to develop more and offer additional downloadable content for
I'm kind of wondering when they're gonna
Here's
give
a
tournament
what
mode.
we have in development. First, we'll be adding more costumes for customizing new items.
Oh, geez.
In
That
addition
is kind of
to the
weird.
items you see here, we'll begin
Oh,
offering
nice.
costumes
I've actually been
inspired
meaning to
by
get all the
major
Mii
series.
Fighter costumes. Oh, that's nice. Xenoblade costumes. Mega Man? Good to see they're showing Mega Man a lot of love, unlike, you know, a certain Capcom. Oh, I like that.
For the first wave
Proto Man
of
suit.
crossover items, we've created outfits inspired by X and Proto Man from Capcom's Mega Man series. But that's not all of the new content we'll be offering. Please take a look at this.
Again. Wait, hold on. I know this music.
PK fire!
Yep, I knew he was coming back. They just could not leave him out of the game. Comes out of nowhere. I kind of hope they tweaked his moveset a bit, because he seemed more like a clone to Ness, really, than anything. Then again, they are from the same game series, so I can kind of see why they went with that. I like the detail in his hair. It's random, but I like it whenever games have details like that. Nice to know. A lot of people are gonna be happy about that.
You recognize this fighter as Lucas from Super Smash Bros. Brawl on Wii, and originally from Mother 3, the sequel to Earthbound released only in Japan. We've heard your request and we've decided to offer Lucas as a downloadable content.
Okay.
We are still hard at work, but we are planning his release for June.
Okay, I'm gonna definitely be
I
increasing my
imagine that
roster.
You may have some fighters in mind yourself. Can you think of anyone you'd like to see fight against characters like Mario or Link in Super Smash Bros.?
I can think of a few, but I doubt they'd make
after
it.
discussing it with Smash Bros. Director Masahiro Sakurai, we've decided to open the new Smash Bros. Fighter Battle
Ah,
on the Smash Bros. Microsite after this Nintendo Direct. With this poll, you can let us know directly which character you'd like to see become the next new fighter. in
that is actually
Super Smash
really cool. I like that. They're actually
Of course,
listening
please understand
to the
that
fans.
we won't be able to accommodate every request. But
Yeah,
Mr.
Mario.
Sakurai and the rest of the staff will take
Yeah,
each
I can
request
understand what he's saying,
into
though.
consideration when
Everyone
developing
can't have what they
additional
want.
fighters.
But I'm not
We
picky.
look forward to hearing from
As long as
you.
the characters are good.
This microsite will also provide details on upcoming downloadable content and how to purchase it. Speaking of Super Smash Bros., we are ready to announce the next waves of amiibo in this series.
Please
In
don't.
the coming months, the following characters will join the 30 plus Super Smash
I'm already
Bros.
kinda growing
amiibo
addicted.
that are already available.
Oh, Lady Palutena. I am gonna
Of
have to
these
get that.
amiibo figures, remember that Lucina and Robin can be used with codename Steam, and that Wario is compatible with Mario Party 10. We'll be releasing a
Right now,
number
I
of
only have
amiibo
Mega Man and
exclusively
Sonic.
through
I've been meaning to
retail
pick up
partners.
more.
Keep an eye out for announcement from these retailers to find out.
See, I'm
when
glad that they're
you can
making
pre-order.
Mewtwo like separate for people
I
can
hope
buy.
you are
I'm not
looking
sure how
forward
people
to
react to the
training up these amiibo in Super Smash Bros.
I'm not sure how people react to the costumes for the Miis, but
We'll
hey, that's
also be
completely
releasing
optional. They're not
amiibo
new
of
characters or
Mewtwo
anything, it's just
and
costumes.
Lucas sometime in the future.
So
Next
I don't
up
really-
is something called Amiibo Tap Nintendo's Greatest Bits. This downloadable title for Wii U lets you touch Amiibo on the Wii U gamepad to unlock gameplay highlights from select NES and Super NES titles. Each demo is limited to 3 minutes, so you can't experience the entire game.
That's good for people who wanna,
But
get into the
you can
game.
tap an amiibo to the gamepad multiple times to switch out which scene is highlighted. That way, you can sample a variety of scenes. The games assigned to the amiibo you use are not predetermined. Instead, titles are randomly assigned when you scan the amiibo of choice for the first time. So in that way, it's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you are going to get.
I can understand the appeal.
As you can see, there will be many classics to sample.
Even though this
So
isn't really
try
my
scanning
style,
different
I can see how they came up with this. This is actually
it's
pretty
sort
neat.
of like swapping game cartridges on an old NES or Super NES. Amiibo Tap Nintendo's Greatest Hits will release on the Nintendo eShop this
As a free
spring
download, okay.
as a free download. Next, please take a look at this.
It's gonna be more of Mario Maker, I bet. Oh, it's the 30th anniversary, I almost forgot. I believe that's next year. Or is it this year? I think it may be next year. I don't know.
What you just saw was a 30th anniversary commemoration video created with the Wii U game Mario Maker. That's right, it's been 30 years since the launch of the original Super Mario Bros. Game on the NES in 1985.
Kind of a fun
I
fact
think
with
the
me in gaming is that the NES was actually my
Mario
very
has
first
continued to be
console
active across
back in
a wide range of
1998.
games.
Yeah, I didn't get a
Thanks
not
also to the
PlayStation
love
1.
you all have for
I didn't
Mario.
get a Nintendo 64 until I believe it was
I'm extremely
1999.
thankful. There's
So,
no better way than an anniversary celebration to gear up for what will be a definitive Mario experience. Mario Maker. Mario Maker is a game that lets you use the Wii U gamepad
See, they
to
changed up a
create
few
and
things.
play Mario levels. All you have to do is place characters or other pieces from Mario games onto the level. That way, anyone can create unique levels.
I can just see Kaizo Marios all over the damn place with this
You'll
game.
be able to switch between 4 different Super Mario Bros. Game themes.
Oh, nice. Super Mario World,
From
Mario
the
3.
8-bit pixel art
Mario U.
of the original to the world of New Super Mario Bros. U, and enjoy the action that each provides. You can upload your finished creations for people all over the world to enjoy.
Nice.
Maybe
Good.
this is your first step toward becoming a world-famous level designer.
Sort of. There's a lot more to it
will
than that.
launch this September.
Nice.
As we approach its release,
Okay.
we'll be exploring fun ways to celebrate the
I kind of expected a little bit earlier, but it's not really a game I'm totally looking forward to. But it'll be fun to use from time to time.
Now, let me pass it over to Bill Trinan at Nintendo of America for more updates and announcements. Bill?
Thanks, Mr. Iwata. Bill Trinan here with some news on upcoming Wii U games.
Oh, God.
First is Yoshi. Yoshi's Woolly World is a creative and lovingly crafted new entry in the Yoshi series.
I love how this
It
game
reimagines
looks.
fan-favorite gameplay elements and makes them feel brand new again.
Like, I
As you can
always
see,
love a
Yoshi's
game
latest
that doesn't
adventure
just go
is
with
an action
the
game that
a
takes place in
normal
a
art
woolly
style
world
that
spread across
previous games have
varied
put in.
stages, featuring fun yarn challenges. You'll create platforms
What
and
the hell
even
should give us a
unravel
release
yarn
date?
walls to discover hidden paths. To aid in these tasks, Yoshi
I mean, the
must
game
use his
looks
signature moves,
fantastic.
like gobbling up enemies or flutter jumping. Meanwhile, he'll explore every nook and cranny of every stage as he collects items and heads to the goal. The game offers 2 modes, Classic Mode and Mellow Mode. Classic Mode has a similar feel to traditional Yoshi series games, and despite the game's cute visuals, it will prove quite challenging even for veteran players. Mellow mode, on the other hand, allows players of all skill levels to enjoy the game as
see, it's
Winged
basically
Yoshi,
easy mode.
who happens to have the cutest voice you can imagine. You can switch between the two modes at any time during play, so if you get stuck in regular mode, you can switch over and continue enjoying yourself. in
People
mellow
say,
mode.
"Oh, this is just catering to the casuals," but guess what, people?
Oh,
Their games are
I
also
should
geared toward
mention,
children.
There are also special
This may be
Yoshi
actually
amiibo.
helpful for them.
While the current lineup of amiibo figures are all made of hard materials, this amiibo
Oh.
series is created from yarn, just like the heroes of Yoshi's Woolly World. When you tap the Yoshi amiibo in the Wii U game,
That is
another
adorable.
Yoshi will appear in the game, allowing you to play with double Yoshi. That way, even when you're playing single player, you won't feel like you're playing alone. As in the multiplayer mode,
I
playing
don't
with
care
double
about the
Yoshi
thing, I
lets
just-
you turn
I just
your
wanna buy
ally
it.
into a yarn ball to throw at
That's just
enemies
too
or
adorable.
across chasms. It really expands the gameplay. Yoshi's Woolly World will launch later this year. The Yarn
Okay.
Yoshi amiibo will be available in 3 different colors: green, pink, and light blue. Next up is Splatoon. In this action shooter, you control squid-like inklings who can transform into humanoids. So far, we've introduced a 4-on-4 online ink battle game called Turf Wars, and a single-player campaign called Octo Valley, where you set off on your own to take down the Inklings' natural-born enemies, the Octopus Army. But today, we'll show you 2 more modes. The first is an online mode called Ranked Battle. Just like in Turf Wars,
Okay,
you'll
I kinda
team up
figured
with
they'd
3
have
other
that.
players to battle it out in 4-on-4 matches. However, this mode includes a ranking system. Ranked Battle has several rules that differ from Turf Wars. In one mode, called Splat Zones, players battle over a specific area within a given stage, so you can expect some fierce battles between 2 teams to go down here. Polish your skills against the Octarian Menace in single player, hit up Turf Wars for a casual multiplayer matchup, and then up the intensity in Ranked Battle, where you'll find the most serious competition. Another mode included in the game is called the Battle Dojo. Here you can enjoy local one-on-one battles with friends. In this mode, one player uses the gamepad as a screen while the other plays on the TV
That's good. I know
screen,
some people were
each
asking if
one
there'd be a
competing
local
to see who can pop
play.
the highest number of balloons in a given stage. You can play this mode on the same stages as in Turf Wars, so just like in a real dojo, you can practice your moves and learn the layout and locations of obstacles to up your game in Turf Wars. We have one more Splatoon announcement today. We've decided to release Inkling Amiibo right alongside the game's launch.
Yes, I kind of,
When you
yeah.
touch an Inkling Amiibo to the gamepad, you'll receive missions based on the Amiibo you tap in.
I'll definitely be getting the
By
game and those
completing these
amiibos.
missions, you can acquire special weapons and gear that you can only get from these compatible Amiibo.
Jesus Christ. Oh, schoolgirl, really?
The Splatoon series of Amiibo will be available in a single pack, including an Inkling Girl, an Inkling Boy,
Oh, that is
and
smart.
an Inkling Squid on May 29th when Splatoon launches.
Ah,
Or you
okay,
can
now
buy
they
the
actually,
Inkling Girl
thank
or
you.
the Inkling Boy individually the same day.
I'll probably get the pack.
Moving along, I'm happy to announce that we'll be adding Nintendo 64 and Nintendo DS games to our Wii U
Okay.
Virtual Console service. When playing Nintendo DS Virtual Console games, your TV monitor and Wii U gamepad will provide multiple dual-screen layout options to maximize your enjoyment. Some games will use your TV monitor as the main screen, while others will use both screens as one connected screen. No matter what type of Nintendo DS game you're playing, you can select a layout that best suits that title. For Nintendo 64 Virtual Console titles, you can select from one of 3 different control schemes and then configure specific buttons to your liking, or to better match the layout of the Nintendo 64 controller. And yes, if a particular game supported the Rumble Pack on Nintendo 64, the Wii U gamepad will be ready to rumble accordingly. And of course, both Nintendo DS and Nintendo 64 games can be played on the Wii U gamepad screen as well.
We're not even halfway
Keep
through
in
this,
mind
and
that
I'm
the
already
Wii U
kind of
Virtual Console
impressed.
versions of Nintendo 64 games you've already purchased on Wii
Not bad
and
price.
transferred to Wii U will be available
$9.99
at a
and
special
$11.99.
discounted price of $2 each. Yoshi's Island
Okay.
DS will be released immediately after this announcement, as will the Nintendo 64 game Super Mario 64. The following titles will also be available soon.
I really need to get Donkey Kong 64 because I've
Next,
never played
Let's
that.
hear from Damon Baker, who's got some updates on upcoming indie titles.
Thanks, Bill. There's a lot of great stuff headed to the Nintendo eShop, so let's get right into it. Coming to Wii U this May, Adventures of Pip is a puzzle platformer set in a retro-inspired 32-bit world. Pip is the unlikeliest digital underdog, a single pixel able to absorb the pixels of his defeated enemies to evolve into 3 different forms. Skillfully switch between each form while exploring 5 dangerous worlds to overthrow the evil Skeleton Queen. Rescue trapped villagers to unlock new shops, and don't forget to use your gamepad to quickly access your inventory or quick travel throughout the land. Octodad Dadliest Catch is a game all about deception, not to mention destruction, and of course, dadliness, also known as fatherhood. In this one, you play as a dapper octopus masquerading as a human. And as
massive
such,
hilarity.
You'll have to master simple everyday tasks made difficult by your unwieldy tentacles, all while keeping your cephalopodin nature.
You know, I never can get
unsuspecting
tired of
human family.
how funny this game can be sometimes.
There's even a ridiculously silly co-op mode where up to 4 players each control a different tentacle.
Oh
Collect
god.
neckties and learn about Octodad's secret life when Octodad, Dadliest Catch, flops his way onto Wii U this summer. The Mutant Mudds are back on Wii U and Nintendo 3DS, ready to soil the land in the sequel to the acclaimed original. Mutant Mudds Super Challenge contains 40 brand new levels filled with dimension-bending platforming fun that will have you hopping in and out of the background to discover secret pathways and collect gems. Be prepared to bring your platforming skills because the challenge has been cranked up a notch. Best of all, if you buy the game on Nintendo 3DS, you can download it on Wii U for free and vice versa. And if you own the original, a loyalty discount will also be offered. In Don't Starve Giant Edition, you'll fight, farm, craft, scavenge, and do whatever it takes to survive in a wilderness filled with science, magic, and things that go bump in the night. Randomly generated worlds and the constant threat of permadeath will keep you on your toes. But luckily, your trusty gamepad will be with you to display your inventory and map, or to
That's
play the game in
really
off-TV
smart.
mode. Don't Starve Giant Edition will also
That'll really
launch
come
with
in
a special
handy.
promotion. Every purchase gets you 2 copies of the game on Wii U. Send your second copy to a friend, and they'll be able to embark on their own.
That's even
bizarre
better.
adventures.
Thank you.
Before I pass it back to Bill, take a look at a number of other titles coming soon to the Nintendo eShop. Thanks, everyone.
Dementium Remastered. Oh, alright. I think that was... No, that was Dementium 2 they put on Steam. Never mind. A lot of these games do look interesting. Never alone, I got that game on PC. It's actually really good. I'd recommend it. Ninja Pizza Girl. Only on Nintendo consoles, really. I know it's not made by Nintendo, but still, that's just something I'd expect Nintendo to come up with. Slain. Looks like a little Castlevania-y. Definitely. Space Hulk. Race of Sun. I've heard that name before. Where was that? Dot Arcade. Wind Up Night. Didn't hear about that one.
For this next bit, let's start with the trailer.
Oh, wait. What? Never seen this before. I'm usually up to date on these kinds of things. Ooh. Like the art. Wait, is this for the Wii U or the 3DS? That's my question. Looks like it may be for the Wii U, and if it is, I am extremely happy. But if not, hey, 3DS, no big deal, got both. They're just like anime incarnate.
First off, thank you for waiting, everyone. It's been a long time since we announced this project, but the game you just saw is indeed the crossover between Shin Megami Tensei and Fire Emblem that we announced back in January of 2013
kidding me?
in Nintendo Direct. The role-playing
Jesus Christ! That is not how I expected it to look.
Everyday life exists alongside a secret world of fantasy,
Ooh.
including characters
That
from
was
the
not
Fire Emblem
expected.
series. I hope you're looking forward to it. Stay tuned for more information on this title in the future. Now it's time for...
I'm all giddy.
Whoa. As I was saying, now it's time for a new Wii U title that fans have been clamoring for. In this new entry of the Fatal Frame series, you play as one
Are
of three
they
different
actually
characters,
gonna
each with their own storyline set
localize
at the first
this
tourist
game?
destination, Mount Hikami.
If so, I know
camera,
people are going to go berserk
while soaking in the
for
atmosphere.
doing this.
But occasionally, your camera will be used to fend off hostile spirits.
I think they are. They are.
Prepare for scares when the game haunts the U.S. later this year. Keep your eyes peeled for more details.
Sorry, but
I've
I've been wanting this to happen since I saw the game on that stream last year.
eShop title, Box Boy. It's a charming from the platforming
God,
masters at
those
HAL
two
Laboratory,
titles
the
just
developers of the
just
Kirby
carried my
series.
soul away
Across
for a
the game's
second.
black and white world, you'll discover a wealth of mysteries just begging to be solved. To do so, you'll navigate
Shin
more than
Megami Tensei
150
X Fire
stages
Emblem
full of interesting
and
challenges
Fatal
using
Frame.
the main character's ability
Best
to
direct
duplicate
ever.
his blocky body. With this technique, he can invent unique structures like the
God.
shielding afro, and then use them to protect himself.
I cannot wait
hit
to see the
switches,
reactions
and
to
snake
people
around
that have
environments
seen
like a
that.
boss. Whatever type of gamer you are, chances are you haven't solved many puzzles like these before, so figuring them out just feels good. And so does parading around in the block costumes
God.
you'll unlock along the way. Some of them even make you move faster, jump higher, and look as much like a ninja block as you feel on the inside. Life's good when you're a ninja block. Box Boy will be available for purchase on the Nintendo eShop April 2nd.
That's tomorrow.
Next, the latest game in the Pokemon Rumble series, Pokemon Rumble World. It's a fast-paced action game that you can download for free and start playing right away. It features more than 700 Pokemon from Pokemon Red and Blue through Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, some of which can even Mega Evolve. Making toy Pokemon attack is as simple as pushing a button. To advance
Sorry,
in your
I'm
journey,
still just
you'll
really
square
giddy
off
about
against
those two
tons of
games.
wild toy Pokemon and defeat them to add to your collection. During your adventure, you'll travel to different areas on hot air balloons. Where you go depends on the type
I actually
of
still
balloon
have
you're on.
quite a few of
As
my
you play, you'll acquire different balloons using items called
Pokemon Rumble figures
allowing
up
you
here.
to reach more distant areas where you'll encounter new crops of
I
wild
hope I
toy
can use them in
Pokemon.
this game.
There are other ways Pokédiamonds aid you during gameplay. You can get Pokédiamonds when you beat certain stages, or even via Street Pass. Or you can purchase them through the Nintendo eShop using funds from your account, which you can access at a shop in Castletown, your adventurer's home base. Pokemon Rumble World will be free to download starting on April 8th through the eShop on Nintendo 3DS. If you love Mario, RPGs, or puzzle games, then the future is looking bright, because 2 brand new full-length RPGs are headed your way in a single package. Puzzle & Dragon Z
Okay.
plus Puzzle & Dragon Super Mario Bros. Edition.
It's funny because
packs
I've
in
been
2
playing
unique
games like
at
this
a great
for
price.
about 2
Each
months
game
now,
is
and I
its
actually
own
like them a
separate
lot, so I
adventure
may
with
give these 2
completely
games a
different
chance.
stories,
I would have
characters,
never given them a
and
chance though if
playlists.
those back in like
Puzzle
2013
&
or
Dragon Super
14.
Mario Bros. Edition begins with Princess Peach being kidnapped by Bowser. To rescue her this time, Mario and Luigi must take the Koopa King down by crafting the perfect team of his own minions. In battle, you attack enemies by dragging elemental orbs around the playfield to create matches of 3 or more for greater damage. Chain 5 or more orbs, and you'll unleash a group attack on multiple enemies. Picking the right team is paramount. You'll choose a leader like Mario, or even Boo Luigi, each of which has a
Boo
passive
Luigi.
skill that is used automatically.
Nice.
Companions have skills too, only theirs are activated manually after a certain number of turns have passed. To gain new skills, your companions can transform, which also increases their level cap. Items like the Super Mushroom or Goomba Coin cause transformations to occur, like a red Koopa Troopa riding on a Cheep Cheep. And that's just one game included in this package. The other half of your purchase nets you Puzzle & Dragon Z, which weaves a whole separate tale that sees you joining an ancient
This game is
dragon
really
research
popular in
organization known as the
Japan, so
Rangers.
I may
On your
try it
quest
out.
to save the world, you encounter more than 250 monsters, each of which can serve as your team leader, providing you with tons of strategic options. And by using chips gathered from defeated monsters, you can even evolve your monsters into new forms. With these evolutions come new skills, higher level caps, and different stats. Puzzle & Dragon Z plus Puzzle & Dragon Super Mario Bros. Edition will claw its way to store shelves May 22nd, but you can pre-order it beginning today on Nintendo.com. If you can't wait that long, Puzzle & Dragon Super Mario Bros. Edition will have a demo available April 30th on the Nintendo 3DS eShop, so feel free to try it out. For a really in-depth look at the game and what makes it so compelling, make sure to check out the new video on our YouTube channel that goes up today. Our next title is Attack on Titan: Humanity in Chains from Atlas.
I've heard this game
This
wasn't that
fast-paced
great,
action game,
but
you
I
play
did
as
hear this
characters from
version
the
did
popular
fix
manga
some
and anime
things.
series. As an elite member
Although
of the Scout
I
Regiment,
don't
you can
exactly have the most
experience the feeling
popular
of bringing
opinion
down
on
a
Attack on
your
Titan.
own, or with
Honestly, I think
friends
it's
in
really,
local
really
online
overrated.
four-player
I think it's a
co-op,
good anime,
complete
don't get me
with rankings
wrong.
and leaderboards. The
But I
game
find the
also
characters to be
supports the C-Stick
really,
on the new
just
Nintendo
really
3DS XL
bland
for
in my
smoother
opinion.
camera control. Finally, to inspire you to join the Scout Regiment when the game releases, the first 2 episodes of the Attack on Titan anime are now available in Nintendo eShop. Attack on Titan: Humanity in Chains will be available in May, only on the Nintendo eShop. The recently released turn-based action you'd expect from our friends at
Whoa.
Intelligent Systems. But if you haven't had the chance to try it yourself,
Did it just
feel
skip
free to
there, or was
download
that
the
just
demo.
me?
It's currently available on the Nintendo eShop. And remember that if you have a new Nintendo 3DS XL, you can tap compatible Fire Emblem amiibo like Marth on the NFC touchpoint to add that character to your roster, fantasy weaponry and all. If you weren't able to get a hold of a Marth amiibo, don't worry. We'll be releasing more Marth amiibo in May, so stay in the loop
Nice.
and don't miss your second chance.
I'm gonna have to pre-order that damn
In
thing
related
too.
news, there's an update on the way to Codename Steam that will improve the player's
Oh, okay,
experience,
good, because that was
allowing you to
something I
speed
know
up
a
enemy
lot
turns
of people
by
had
pressing
problems
a
with
fast
that.
forward button. Specific details will be announced on our social media channels soon. In honor
That's
of
good.
literature's most famous trickster, we're starting an online public tournament called Hijinks, named for Tom Sawyer himself. This deathmatch tournament will run from today until April 5th. So if you want to participate, follow these steps to see how you stack up to the best of the best. There will be more tournaments in the future, so stay tuned. Top players in these tournaments will even earn special titles that are visible online. Next, I have some info on a new update to Street Pass Me Plaza. The software already contains several games crafted specifically with Street Pass functionality in mind. The last update in 2013 added 4 games to the Plaza. Now, we're bringing 2 new games to the Plaza. The first one is called Ultimate Angler. In this fishing game, the player visits the Street Pass Islands
Oh, he's
to
wearing an
try and
inkling
catch various
hat.
fish with bait received from me characters via Street Pass. You'll have to pick the right bait to hook the fish you're trying to catch, and if it bites, reel it in. there are over 150 fish scattered across the islands, not to mention several legendary monsters. The other new Street Pass game is Battleground Z. In this action game, players receive items based on their Street Pass Mii
I'm not
Plaza
going to make that
character's
reference.
hobby and use them as weapons to beat down hordes of zombies. It all goes down in the city of Hobbyville, home to people who take their hobbies and zombie outbreaks very seriously. To rescue the citizens of Hobbyville, players will make the most of 26 makeshift weapons to best the zombies in each stage. Alongside these games, we'll also be offering Street Pass Mii Plaza Premium, which brings to the service even more ways to interact with Mii characters. Street Pass Mii Plaza Premium is a paid content which offers up new features like Street Pass Birthdays. Now you can start filling in the dates of your Street Pass Mii characters' birthdays on the new calendar.
Jesus
And
Christ,
also store
58,000
up to 100
people are
Miis
watching.
of your friends or special Miis.
Got
in
over
the new
1,000
VIP
likes and
room.
only 20
The new update
dislikes.
to Street Pass Mii Plaza will be available on April 16th. Ultimate Angler, Battleground Z, and Street Pass Mii Plaza Premium can each be purchased individually inside Street Pass Mii Plaza once the update is complete. If you purchase both Ultimate Angler and Battleground Z together, you can get them for a special discounted price.
Nice.
The Nintendo 3DS family of systems already has a great library of role-playing games. One look around the internet and you'll find lots of gamer love for titles like Fire Emblem Awakening and Bravely Default. But fans of those games should prepare themselves for a whole new dimension of RPG goodness, because the role-playing swan song of the last generation is brand new again, exclusively on the new Nintendo 3DS XL system. The new
If you
Nintendo
guys have
3DS
not played
XL
Xenoblade, you really need to
provides
buy
the
this game
original's
for the
amazing
system,
story,
or try to find the
vast
original.
landscapes and intense real-time battles with new features like the collection.
Because it
Here
is
you free
truly
animated
one of the best
models and listen
RPGs
to
of the last
entire
generation.
soundtrack, even with your system closed.
And have a good feeling about
It's
their
time for
sequel,
the world
or
debut of a new
spiritual
trailer
successor.
for Xenoblade Chronicles 3D. Enjoy.
14 years since I found you on that mountain. Seems like yesterday.
I owe it all to you. If you hadn't found me that day, I wouldn't be here now discovering the world.
Now I think about it, that was when I found the Monado as well. This might be crazy talk, but maybe you and the Monado are part of some higher plan.
I just realized something. The future I see, it isn't set. I think it's more like a warning.
You will pay for what you've done! Get back here! No!
If they know your next move, it's all in vain.
It can't be! Unbelievable.
Stick together, everyone! Now, Melia!
I control it. By the light of the Monado, I will stop them.
Nice.
Let's move on to the new Fire Emblem game for Nintendo 3DS, which we announced
Talking about
in the
this
last
again?
Nintendo Direct.
I didn't expect it so soon.
As in Fire Emblem Awakening, the main character will be a customizable avatar created by the
Good.
player.
I love customizing
However,
my
in that
own
game,
characters.
The character you created was more like a second protagonist, or even a partner for the main character. This time around, for the first time in the series, your created character is the main protagonist of the game. Today, I would like to show you a new trailer that highlights some changes only made possible because the player is now the main hero. Please take a look.
Oh, still love the art style. I hope they never go away. I hope to God they never go with another art style, because this is perfect for this series. Damn. Oh, dang it. I'm not gonna know which one to choose. Bushido, no.
There are two kingdoms at war, the peace-loving Hoshido and the glory-seeking Nor. It's up to the player to decide which side to take. As always, there are two sides to every story, and in this game, the path
I'm gonna have to do two playthroughs.
Ultimately
I can't just pick one.
No matter what, the world and characters will be the same, but depending on the decision you make, the storyline, battles, and outcomes will be drastically different. On the Hoshido side, you'll experience a more traditional path as you work together with your allies to fend off Norian invaders. Because this path story is more similar to past Fire Emblem games, it's a bit more accessible, even for newcomers. On the other hand, if you choose the Nor, you'll be forced to revolutionize an unruly kingdom from the inside, so the story will be slightly more complex, and the difficulty will be more challenging. The new Fire Emblem for Nintendo 3DS is planned for a 2016 release in North America.
Oh, okay.
Stay
I kind of
tuned
figured
for more
that because
information in the
they usually
future.
do that with Fire Emblem for the US. Take a year to
You
translate
may have
or
heard
whatever.
something about these cards I'm holding. Well, we're finally ready to show our hand. These cards feature characters from the Animal Crossing series, and you can use these cards in a brand new Nintendo 3DS game called Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer. The game offers you a unique way to interact with your favorite animals from the series without doing chores. It's all about the home decorating and design aspects of Animal Crossing. In fact, animals will request the player to design a house for them, one that fits their rather specific tastes. Then, it's up
It
to
seems
the
like an
player
interesting
to
spin-off,
furnish
but
and
not something
decorate
I'd
their
probably
homes
play.
and meet the animals' request by designing them a home that suits their sense of style. That's where the cards come in. They're a new, more portable form of amiibo that doesn't require a figure. If you have an Animal Crossing series amiibo card, you can tap it in to design a room for the animal on the card. After designing their room, you can scan additional amiibo cards to invite other animals to come visit their house, and then kick back and watch them have fun together or snap a photo. In other words, amiibo cards lets you experience a different side of the Animal Crossing world than you normally see in the core series. The Animal Crossing series amiibo cards and the game Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer will be released this fall. We will also release an NFC reader-writer accessory on the same day as Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer. That way, you can scan amiibo on regular Nintendo 3DS and Nintendo 2DS systems as well. We have a couple more announcements to make on an existing title that Mr. Iwata will cover. See you next time.
Hello again. For today's final game, I have some new information
Ah,
about
the DLC.
downloadable content for Mario Kart 8.
On the buggy! And the Animal Crossing stage looks pretty good.
What you are watching right now is the new Animal Crossing course included in Mario Kart 8 DLC Pack 2. Here you find familiar elements and characters that make this course feel like a piece of the Animal Crossing world. On this course, this season will change each time you race. Spring, summer, fall.
That's cool. That's an
And
interesting
winter.
little design
Much like
decision.
in Animal Crossing games, you can bask in a variety of seasonal vistas here. Plus, we put a lot of effort into the background music too. The background track is a souped-up racing version of the Animal Crossing theme, recorded live in studio. Mario Kart 8 DLC Pack 2 will include new racers, Isabelle, Villager, and Driverzer.
Okay, so
plus
there's two kinds of
4 new
villagers,
cars,
male and female.
as well as 8 new courses, including the Animal Crossing course you just saw. We are happy to announce that instead of in May, this pack will be released on April 23rd.
Oh,
In the future, we'll have more details
Okay.
about the cars and
that's
courses
nice.
that are on the way. Alongside this release, more Me Racing soon will be added. These 9 new compatible amiibo characters will add costumes to the game. Please try on your favorite one and enjoy racing.
Actually, I should try.
We have
mine.
one more announcement for Mario Kart 8. Please take a look.
Oh god, what's this gonna be?
The Mario Kart series has been a part of many gamers' lives for over 20 years, ever since the debut of Super Mario Kart for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System in 1992. Each entry in the series has featured gameplay that appeals to kids and adults alike by offering 3 main racing classes. 50cc, a class which anyone can enjoy playing with relative ease. 100cc, a speedier class that requires some skill and technique. 150cc, the fastest class, where finely honed skills are needed to compete with the best of the best. But now, 200cc is here.
Cool.
Ever since the original Super Mario Kart game, 150cc has been the fastest class. But now, we are introducing you to a whole new level, the 200cc class. Because it's so fast, you have to have a good braking skill around tight corners. It's Mario Kart, like you've never experienced it before. This not only applies to the new downloadable courses. Every course in the game will offer a 200cc class in local and online play. Alongside Mario Kart 8 DLC Pack 2, an update adding 200cc more will be released on April 23rd. After downloading the update, you'll be able to enjoy this new 200cc class for free. Whether you think you can handle the speed or not, please try out this new 200cc class of races. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.
Alright, and I think that's where I'm going to stop. I may check out the Treehouse thing later, but that was actually really freaking good. I was really surprised they announced
welcome to the Nintendo
sorry about that. I was actually really surprised they announced the Fire Emblem / Shin Megami Tensei game, and extremely surprised here about the localization of Fatal Frame. I think it was 5. I'm just really excited, and I know there's going to be probably a lot of people whining about some things in here, probably about Mewtwo and Lucas, and pretty much probably everything. But you know what? I'm excited. I'm optimistic about all this, so let's go ahead, let's go straight into it, and see how it all turns out.